that. Anyways. Back to the game. You like how you just recorded a small video and talked about my depression? Really? It's, yeah. That timing, though. That timing. It's already up on YouTube. And if you have any kind of problem with depression, get Fallout 2 and talk to this guy, and it'll make it all better. That guy went through a ton of crap, for sure. Alright, let's talk to this dude now. Is there something I can help you with, stranger? Yes, I'd like to ask you some questions. Who are you? My name is Matt. Does it matter? Not really. Are you a prisoner here? Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. I stumbled upon this place and got myself captured by the Deathclaws. They gave me freedom of movement within the lower levels of the vault, but I can never go to level 1 where the exit is. Why? Because unlike the rest of the sheep who live here, I recognize them as a threat to humanity. They know that if I get out of here, I will see to it that they are wiped off the face of the earth. Look. They can think for themselves, they can learn, they can read, and even write if they dip a claw in ink. They are fast, tough, perceptive, and deadly. If their numbers grow large enough, they will be the greatest threat to the human race that the human race could ever face. Think about it. They need to be eliminated. I realize that they are a potential threat, but I trust them. You're a fool to trust them. If you can change your mind, come back. Ooh, okay. Alright. By the way, Dave, do you have a time yet for your stream tomorrow? Want to see if I can make it. And if not, I might have to tune in a little bit on my phone for a bit. Anyways, let's talk to this Children of the Cathedral here. I'll take a sip of my tea. Welcome, traveler. I'm called Gordon. I am the Shrine Keeper. What can I help you with? Pleasure. You call this a shrine? Whoever it's dedicated to must be turning in their grave. No. Pleasure to meet you, Gordon. I'm Malvo. Can I ask you some questions? Certainly you may. Who is the shrine dedicated to? The shrine is dedicated to an unnamed hero known as the Vault Dweller. That's our character from the very first game. He or she was the savior of all who lived here several decades ago. We do not know what became of our savior, but he or she lives on in our minds and hearts. I got some other questions. How long have you been here? I have lived with the Deathclaws for several months now. They seem to be honorable and forthright in their dealings with me and the other humans who live here. I trust them, and in time, I think you will as well. Trust the lizards if you want to, but I'll... willing to give them the benefit of the doubt for now. What would you like to know? Why do you stay here? My place here is at the shrine. I will not leave it willingly. Okay. Do you barter? Trade with me. I really want your robes, though. I think your robes would be pretty cool to have. How long have you been here? I have lived all my life here in the vault. I have been a shrine keeper for most of the years. Okay. Hmm. I mean, the Deathclaws seem really nice, but they almost seem too nice. And this guy really wants to get out of here. I don't know. We're gonna go down to the third and final level, and we'll see what awaits us there. If you're looking to adjust times, want me to leave the area blank and share you the link for the text format? That way you can just do whenever you like. Yeah, that would be fine, yeah. If I could do that on my own, sure. Because I know, like, when daylight saving times comes to an end in a couple of weeks, I'll probably bug you about it again, so if I could do it on my own, that would be awesome. Stream keeps cutting out for me, so you may not hear my answer on stream. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something going on Twitch today, because somebody earlier said they wanted quality options. I don't have quality options because I'm not partnered. So, maybe Twitch is having some issues today or something. But if you need me to respond to those again, and you haven't heard my answer or whatever, then I don't know if you can hear this or not, but just let me know and I'll tell you again. Or I could just type it in the chat, but... meow meow, I'm a cat, and I have special powers that only cats have. Who are you? I'm the person that's gonna kick your butt if you don't stop the cat nonsense. I'm just a normal person. What's your name? I'm Sandy. I'm not really a cat. I just like to play. Ask you some questions. Are you forced to stay here? Yeah, my mom always tells me where I can and can't go. She tells me where I can play and where to eat and where to go to bed and when to go to the potty, when to go to school and everything. I think it's fair that she can do anything she wants, but I've got to do what she says all the time. See. Do you like it here? I guess I miss not having other kids to play with, but my mom says that will change someday. She thinks other kids will come to live here. Until they do, I play with Valdis. He's funny and gives me piggyback rides. Mom says I should leave Valdis alone. He's busy and doesn't have time to play, but he always plays with me when I ask him. I just don't tell Mom about it anymore. Are you safe here? Yeah, Mommy takes care of me, and Valdis wouldn't let anyone hurt me. I'm safe here. Okay. I'm just going to respond to Dave real quick. Let's go ahead and respond. Alright. Talk to the mom now. Hello, I am Ariel. I don't think I've seen you here before. Who are you? I'm Malvo. I'm new here. I like to ask you... Sorry to intrude on your solitude, but could you answer some questions? Alright. Are you a prisoner here? No, I can leave anytime I want to. Deathclaws have made it very clear to me. They don't hold anyone here against their will, as far as I know. Okay. Are you treated all right by the Deathclaws? Yes, they provide me food, water, shelter, and protection. I feel very safe here, and that's more I could ask for. Okay. Would you like to leave the vault? I've considered it, but I would have to say no. I feel safer here than anywhere else I have ever lived. I do get lonely for the company of other people like myself, but hopefully others will come to live here in the future and satisfy that need. How did you come to the vault? My husband and I were traveling with a caravan on its way to NCR. We wanted to start a new life for ourselves and our daughter. Sandy, unfortunately, the caravan... our daughter Sandy. Unfortunately, the caravan was attacked by raiders one night. They were incredibly brutal. They killed everyone, men, women, and children. Rand, my husband, died trying to defend Sandy and me. We were to die next when a miracle occurred. I was holding Sandy behind me, trying to keep her from the monster that had shot Rand. He stood next to my husband's body and laughed at me as he aimed his gun at my head. Suddenly, this huge claw came out of the darkness, grabbed him from behind, and well, thank goodness that Sandy didn't see what happened next. Anyway, the raiders were being wiped out by this group, Deathclaws. The one that saved Sandy and me stood near us and talked to me. He kept reassuring me that I was safe and that he was sorry that he couldn't have gotten there sooner to help us. Afterwards, Deathclaws brought us here. Dang, what a story. Ariel, why are you sad? My husband recently died. I miss him and having problems with Jess, that's all. How did it happen? You already told me how it happened. That's true. Okay. Man, I don't know, man. This is, this is kind of fishy here. Bruce. Trust the Deathclaws? This is really shady here. Take a look around. Whoa. Mainframe. So they got rid of the Overseer's pod over here. And they actually have like Mama Deathclaw here. Huh. Wow. This is very, very interesting. I am having mixed feelings about whether or not to trust these guys. Sure, we'll take that. Failed to pick the lock. Come on, man. There you go. A water chip. Ooh, combat armor. Nice. I want to give that combat armor to somebody else.
What's up? You got that I need to tell you something you might not like look again?
Combat leather jacket. Yeah, you probably need to have this. But you're definitely going to be encumbered. A little bit. So maybe you give me that and this one too. And maybe you give me a weapon or something to hold for you. Maybe like a couple of pistols or something. Okay. And then we'll give this to somebody else. Alright, awesome. Thanks, Dave. I will check that stuff out. Probably when we take our break here in like 20 minutes. But thank you for doing that for me, sir. I really do appreciate it.
What's up? You got that?
Okay, I need you to take out your weapon and stuff. HK claws, combat armor. Okay.
What you be needing?
Let me trade you some stuff. Should be able to hold all that and not be encumbered. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Dude, not 14mm pistol. Are you kidding me? Okay, I need to take that away from him.
You got sounds good.
Sounds good. 14mm pistol is what he was using. This thing. Give it back to me because I don't want you using that. I want you to use the P90. Because that looks cool. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, alright, cool. Bring her on. Wonder what's in here. Oh, There it is, dude. There's the GEEK. That's what our village has been looking for. We got it. The Garden of Eden Creation Kit. This unit is a standard equipment for all Vault Tech vaults. The GEEK is the resource for rebuilding civilization after the bomb. Just add water and stir. Yes, it's mine. 4,000 experience for getting the GEEK. Yes, man. Awesome. Before we continue, we gotta look through all these and see if anything else is around. And talk to the rest of these people in here. We might not make it out alive, though. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to end all these Deathclaws' lives. I don't know, though. Navcom parts? What is that? These are computer parts that look like they slot into the interior of a machine. The fact that they say Poseidon oil and navigational computer on them leads you to believe they fit into Poseidon's oil navigational computer. Poseidon oil place at Gecko? I don't think we need to do anything else there. Take it though. The GEEK, yeah, man. GEEK hype. GEEK freaking hype. Man. Okay. Let's continue talking to everybody here. There's a lot of people here, and they have a lot of stuff to say. So, well, I'll be. How are you doing, Malvo? I sure hoped everything worked out for you at the squat. Dahlia, thanks to you, things worked out great. Oh, this was that girl that told us where the vault was. Vault 15, I think. So what can I help you with? I have some questions for you. Wait, so what is the deal with the Deathclaws? Are they bad? I don't know, man. Like, we still got some people down here that we have to talk to, but the only person that said they were bad was that Matt dude on level 2, who said that they're not what they seem to be. So I'm having mixed feelings right now. I'm not sure if we should trust them. I have a feeling we're gonna have to kill them. I don't know. Hopefully we play a little bit more and we'll figure it out here. But my guy always seems to ask everybody, like, are you a prisoner here? Tell me about the Deathclaws. So I guess we're piling up this information and then we'll process it and then come to a conclusion. So, but your guess is as good as mine at this time. Are you a prisoner here? No, I'm not. I'm here of my own free will and I like it. I think this will be a safe place for me to stay for a while. Alright. Can you leave anytime you want? Yeah, I've been told I'm free to go or stay. I'm staying for now. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws? I don't know any more about them than you do, I guess. I'm still trying to get used to them talking to me instead of tearing my head off and using it for a golf ball. It's scary, you know? Yes, it is in a lot of ways. How did you come here? After I left the squat, I didn't know what to do with myself. I figured I'd just drift into another town and another hired gun job. So I was wandering in the desert trying to decide exactly where I should go. Well, one day I was looking for a good place to camp. It was getting late and I didn't want to be out in the open after dark. Off in the distance a ways, I thought I saw a campfire. Decided to see who was there. So I sneak up on the campsite, and there are these 2 Deathclaws sitting around the fire, just chatting away. Idiot that I am, I let out a little cry of surprise, jumped up, and turned to run. Right into the arms of another Deathclaw standing right behind me. Oh, wow. Anyway, to make a long story short, it took a while for me to realize that I wasn't about to put on a spit and barbecued. I wasn't about to put on a spit and barbecued. Oh, okay. Instead, I was brought here and interviewed by Gruther. Now I can live here if I want. Interesting. Why are you worried about needing a place of safety? When I let you buy me in the squat, I broke my contract with my employer. I was sure that they'd hunt me down and they'd be hunted down and killed because of it. Seeing you here convinces me that I don't have to worry about that. I can assume that my previous employer is no longer in any condition to be concerned with me or my whereabouts. You are safe. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, I'm just confused as everyone else. Maybe these computers will tell me something? I'm gonna click on all these computers. Usually this computer gives all the information. So maybe we check that one. I'm not gonna use the science skill on every single computer because I should just automatically be able to just click on the computer and it'll bring something up. Or it'll say like, you can learn more from this computer, and then I would have to use science. And I really hope these Deathclaws aren't bad, but I mean, I think we're gonna have to kill them, maybe. What is that? A robed figure? Oh my god, what is that? Before I do that, I'm gonna look at this. Feels like a hunchback over here. Hello, I'm Goris. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I'm Malvo from the outside of the vault. It's a pleasure to meet you, Malvo. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you. Some are staying here in the vault, but you look different. You appear to be more seasoned. You know what I mean? I'll bet you've been around a bit and accomplished things, am I right? Yes, I've had some adventures. Say, if you wouldn't mind answering some questions for me, I could tell you some of my adventures in return. It's a deal. I would love to hear anything you tell me. What would you like to know? What are you doing here? I'm a student of sorts. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the world and the different cultures that have developed. Right now, I'm studying the culture the Deathclaws are forming and comparing it to a human development along similar lines. I've acquired just about all the information I need here. It would help my research a great deal if I could do some traveling, however. I don't want to go alone, if you know what I mean. Are you an NPC that we can get? Let's see. Interesting. Could I ask more questions? Let's ask more questions. Are you prisoner here? No, I can leave at any time I like. I haven't done so because I don't want to travel alone. I'm pretty tough and can take care of myself, but I would still be one person in the desert if anything happened. I don't want this guy in my party unless he's like really, really good. But I'm not going to kick out Solik, Vic, or Cassidy, so. How long have you been here? A few months, actually. I came here from the coast a while back. You weren't long on that answer. Can you tell me more? What can you tell me about the Deathclaws here? These aren't your average Deathclaws, as I'm sure you noticed. They've had their intelligence enhanced by some means not understood by them. It was done by a group of humans known as the Enclave. It seems this Enclave needed an army, and they chose Deathclaws because of their ferocity, physical prowess, and, well, you get the picture. Anyways, the only thing lacking in Deathclaws was their intelligence. They needed to be smart enough to understand complex commands, but not so smart they'd be able to threat to those in charge. So the Enclave started messing with a virus, or some such thing, and injected the Deathclaws with it. This virus was known to mutate humans into some sort of super beings, so the Enclave wanted to see what it would do to Deathclaws. Well, the result was a breed of Deathclaws so smart that they could see they were destined for slavery. But they played dumb until they could gain their freedom, and here they are. Well, that actually sums up how the Deathclaws became that way, so... I would like to ask you more. What happened to the people that used to live here? They were captured by the Enclave. Ruthar and the pack were forced to aid in their capture. They had no choice since they were slavers, or they were slaves at the time. The fate of the humans has weighed heavily on Gruther's mind. He's never really forgiven himself for his complicity in the affair. The humans were taken alive, but who knows what has happened to them since.